Shein once commanded a valuation of nearly 100 billion US dollar. Now, the fast fashion giant is going public in Hong Kong at roughly 26 billion US dollar. So, what happened to the other 70 billion US dollar plus in valuation? This isn't just an IPO story, it's a story about regulation, tariffs, growth, and ESG risk. Hi, this is Indranil and welcome to the Spotlight Media and Technology. Today, we are decoding Shein's Hong Kong IPO and what it tells us about the changing economics of global fast fashion. Shein Global Holdings is seeking to raise up to 13.9 billion Hong Kong dollar, roughly 1.8 billion US dollar, through its Hong Kong listing. The company is offering 280 million shares priced between 47.60 and 49.50 Hong Kong dollar. That puts Shein's potential market capitalization at approximately 25.7 to 26.8 billion US dollar. And the plan debuts September 1. But here's the number investors should really remember. In 2022, Shein was valued at almost 100 billion US dollar. Today, that potential IPO valuation is barely more than a quarter of that peak. Shein's explosive pandemic-era growth was driven by millions of online shoppers and an ultra-fast, low-cost fashion model. But the environment has changed. The company faced regulatory scrutiny, which complicated earlier listing ambitions in the United States and London. Then came tighter tariffs and trade restrictions, adding pressure to a business model heavily dependent on global cross-border supply chains. And investors are now asking a different question. Not simply how fast can Shein grow, but how sustainable is that growth? That's a very different valuation equation. From an ESG perspective, Shein is an important case study. Fast fashion sits directly at the intersection of environmental impact, supply chain transparency, labor practices, governance, and regulatory risk. For investors, ESG isn't just about a company's sustainability report. It's about whether regulation, supply chain exposure, and reputational risk can eventually affect cash flows and valuation. And Shein's journey from a nearly 100 billion US dollar valuation to roughly 26 billion US dollar shows just how quickly market expectations can change. So here's the question. Is Shein's Hong Kong IPO a comeback or a reality check for the fast fashion business model? Tell us what you think in the comment section. And if you are navigating ESG, supply chain risk, or sustainable growth at your organization, we help companies with ESG strategy and communication. Link in the description. This is the Spotlight Beyond Profession, beyond headlines, beyond borders. Thank you very much for watching and signing it off.